Is the Switch version of Dark Souls out yet? I've been waiting 84 years. Oh.
You know, I actually kind of wonder what that cheap synthetic hair is made out of. Makes you wonder what you put on your body.
Hello YouTube, my name is uidsea, and today we're back in Holy News, although I'm not wearing the Jesus outfit because, I don't know, I'm feeling a bit more Gandalf-y today, you know? Yeah. Anyways, so let's start with the biggest topic that anyone's been talking about for quite a while. And that was the mass shooting in Jacksonville over this week. Yes, there was a Madden tournament going on in Jacksonville, and during stream, actually, was when the shooting started. I don't feel I should comment much about it because I'm sure there's still a lot of misinformation floating around. So I don't really feel comfortable talking about a lot of the different things. We're definitely not publicizing any of the shooter at all. He can rot. I don't give a shit. This isn't an actual news show. We're not going to throw his face up if we're going to ask, "Oh, well, why did he do it?" Oh, no. That's how you tell other people with mental health issues, "Hey, I can become famous if I just shoot up a bunch of people. Then my face will be plastered all over the news." No, we're not doing that shit. Absolutely not. But yes, the big thing that reason why I'm covering this too is because this is kind of in my backyard, like in the theater of the world. Jacksonville is only about an hour or two north of me, so it's kind of crazy to think of something like that happening. I mean, to be fair, I do live in Florida, and to be fair, there are a lot of shootings in Florida, and I don't know. I'm not commenting on that either because this is mainly a video game. This is mainly a video game news channel. This isn't a social commentary on whatever. But my heart goes out to the family members and the people affected. I hope for whoever it is that did survive. I really hope you guys will be able to recover. Also, please talk about it. Whatever happened, that happening in your life, don't bottle that up. That's not good. Talk about it. Believe me. It's going to hurt at first, but it will definitely help you later on. Just talk about it and just I don't know. Like I said, I'm terrible with this type of stuff. I'm more of like the memes and video games and whatnot, but my heart does go out to all of the people that were affected. Okay, now with that out of the way, let's talk about the biggest gaming news that I care about as well as everyone. Yes, Cyberpunk 2077 had a 48-minute gameplay reveal. This is just the starting of the mission. For those of you who don't know, Cyberpunk 2077 is a brand new Cyberpunk themed, obviously, Cyberpunk themed game coming out from CD Projekt Red, the same people who have done the Witcher series. And based on how ridiculously expansive The Witcher 3 was, as well as just its quality, I'm expecting incredible things from this, as well as most of the gaming world. I'm going to be streaming the hell out of this because I have been expecting this game for so freaking long, and be able to go into a cyberpunk world. Oh, it's amazing. Probably should let you know that there's also this is an adult game. There is nudity, there is death, there is all that stuff. I didn't want to show too much of it. But there'll be a link down in the description to the full gameplay video. Check it out. You get to interrogate people, you get to kill people. The commentary, like the decisions and the dialogue and everything that you can do, really seems interesting and in-depth. Also, I'm just thinking like from a I've done some voice acting. From that perspective, the amount of effort that was put into this game is absolutely freaking phenomenal. You can see some of the gameplay here. I'm doing this backwards, but you can see some of the gameplay here. It looks really interesting. First-person shooter. The devs did say for people who want a third-person gameplay, there is going to be something for them, although I haven't heard much more on that. I'm going to assume it's just going to be a toggle, because if I remember correctly, The Witcher 3 was all third person, which would make more sense being a hack and slash. But either way, check it out. If you or anyone you know is interested in relatively futuristic open world RPGs, this is absolutely the game that you are going to need. All right, now for what everyone really wanted. Yes, Spelunky 2. Spelunky 2 is teased. It is currently, if anyone is in PAX, they are able to check it out currently. I did not go, unfortunately, but I'm so freaking excited. It looks beautiful, and you can die a lot. Yeah. Spelunky 2, there's actually going to be fully implemented online co-op. Thank God. I mean, the original Spelunky came out in 2008, and the HD, I think, came out in 2011. So, I mean, I can't really fault them, because almost, 7 years ago, it wasn't as big of a thing to play online with stuff like this that weren't shooters. But Spelunky 2, do I even need to say anything about Spelunky? I mean, everyone knows Spelunky by now. And especially if anyone's been on my channel, I'm a roguelike channel mainly. Everyone knows Spelunky. Spelunky's just good. Just check it out. It's gonna be amazing. There's cats. I mean, there's a cat gun, and there's new characters. It looks like there's some new and interesting weapons, some new world designs. I am super stoked. And if you think that Alexa and me or some other people aren't going to be playing this, then you just flat out crazy. Oh, Spelunky 2 coming soon. All right, next thing we got going on, there's a game called Breathedge coming out. It might be coming out this autumn. I don't know. So you're essentially the last person in this space station, and stuff kind of goes bad, and it's kind of like a survival in space thing, which it looked interesting. This trailer, there'll be linked out in the description. The music is kind of hillbilly-ish, so it seems kind of cool. Like there's a hillbilly in space, and he's trying to essentially just survive. There's an immortal chicken, which is freaking amazing. I don't even know. This is just like the weirdest looking game that I've seen coming out recently. I'm super excited for it. So don't forget to go check that out. Breathedge, incredible reviews right there already. There's inventory, there's water, there's food, there's crafting, there's stuff. If you like Subnautica, but you want to be in space and a hillbilly, you're going to love it. All right, so this is called Untitled Goose Game. I actually covered this back when the announcement trailer was first out. You are a goose, and you are antagonizing an entire village. Yes, that is the entire game. You are a goose, and your ability is to honk. That's all you need. That's all you need. It's coming out for the Switch. That's all you need. I want portable. I want portable goose antagonizing honktastic gameplay, and this just seems like something you want to do. You can, if you've ever wanted to antagonize a low poly village, then you absolutely are going to need to check out Untitled Goose Game. I really hope that it's actually still called Untitled Goose Game. Another game we have coming out, Blast from the Past. There is apparently going to be a remaster of Onimusha Warlords. It was I think it was an Xbox and PS2 title. I vaguely remember playing them when I was a kid. And it's kind of like an interesting hack and slash samurai-esque game. Very dark from what I remember. Not only like, light-wise, but the theme of it was very dark because it was set in feudal Japan, but there was demons and a whole bunch of other fun things. I'm excited for it. I mean, any type of remaster we can get from the original Xbox and PS2 days, I'm stoked for it because I love them. That was my childhood. I grew up on the original Xbox, PS2, GameCube. Yeah, GameCube. So I'm super excited. It looks good. It looks like it's harkening back and staying true to the gameplay of back then. So I'm ready. My body is ready. Will I ever finish it? Maybe not, because if I remember correctly, Onimusha wasn't exactly easy. It wasn't as difficult as like Ninja Gaiden or something. Gaiden? I don't know. But it was still pretty damn difficult. All right. Yay. Another Isaac DLC. Yay. So for those of you who have been on this channel for a while, you'll know that I'm mainly known for Isaac. It's been Gungeon lately, but there's going to be a new DLC. It is apparently the re-envisioning of the Anti-Birth fan-made DLC pack. And they apparently, Macmillan was actually working with the creators of Antibirth to bring it to the full game. So I'm very, very excited because Antibirth, honestly, with the level of quality it has, is probably the best fan-made content pack, DLC, whatever you want to call it, fan-made content that I've ever played in any video game. Like it was just so goddamn good. It stayed true to the original feeling of Isaac that it felt like an actual DLC, even just the fan-made version. And the fact that we're actually going to get it in full game, I'm excited. And this is supposedly the real final DLC pack for Isaac. So I'm definitely gonna be able to play another 100 something hours of Isaac. Oh boy. Hope y'all are ready for more videos of that. Yeah. Anyways, the info is this is all from Ed McMillan's Twitter, but it'll include the amazing anti-birth mod, a ton more content, make you shit your butts. What? Other content, it's actually playable at PAX, which once again, unfortunately I missed, but it'll feature new OST, new cutscene, story bits, and more stuff, more poop. I think Leather, whatever his name is. Leather ice cream, leather something or other. The voice pack for the anti-birth alternative voice pack, I think he's going to be in it. Which, if so, that's amazing because it was one of my favorite parts of anti-birth. It is going to be a paid DLC. There's no release date yet, and then the remaining boosters are still being worked on. Should be released in the next 2 months on console. Very, very interesting. So I hope for anyone who's been here as an Isaac fan, hope y'all are ready for yet another 100 to 200 videos of Isaac. Oh boy. That's great. Never going to catch up to Northern Lion still. All right, so this is another interesting story from Sky.com, Sky News. There is going to be a icon warning parents of potential for extra purchases on video game boxes from now on. So essentially something that'll say in-game purchases it's going to be on boxes now, and this is actually came from the Peggy board, so that's one of the main gameplay rating boards. That with that and the ESRB for games such as like FIFA, Fortnite, a whole bunch of the other shooters, and a bunch of other really big and popular games. It's been a thing for a very long time in video games. Think about it. With there's in-app purchases in mobile games, and there's these purchases in like fully fledged games, because reports have been just coming out for years, I'm sure, of kids just spending their entire parent's paycheck on from their linked card because they didn't think about it. They don't know. A kid who's like 7, he doesn't give a crap if if your money is spent on the new coolest skin or new gems or whatever it is to unlock stuff. No, he's gonna be like, oh shoot, yeah, this gives me stuff and I'm not actually doing anything for it. Of course I'm going to do it. And apparently a lot of parents haven't noticed that, which I don't know. Seeing as like the current age that I am, like my generation, like a lot of people in my generation are parents now. Not me, but we still grew up playing video games. You should still at least understand a little bit about what's going on. FIFA, honestly, and the sports series are just absolutely terrible with that, because everyone's always been complaining, oh, in-game purchases, with Fortnite and with EA and this and that. Bro, the Madden, the FIFA games, all that, they have been milking their customers for over a decade. Let's just be honest here. Like, that's the real moneymaker. If I remember correctly, like, it was a report I read like a year or two ago where it's something like 40 or something % of EA's income is from like just the FIFA series. It probably wasn't that high, but it was something to a ridiculous number that like one single game series has, fueled a ridiculous amount of money just from it, which also makes me want to get into app development. Yeah, let's become a millionaire, Wids. No, but it's very interesting to see that they're finally going to make something about this, something that will be on the box. And it'll show kids. Realistically, once again, a lot of kids don't care, but it'll show the parents, at least, that there are in-game purchases that you can do here Don't link your goddamn credit card to your kid's PlayStation or Xbox account. That's the easiest way to do it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Either way, a good step in the right direction for the maturity of video gaming. I still think that, game purchases probably shouldn't be as important of a thing, or like, it seems to me like the FIFA games are almost like a gotcha, right? Because you buy the loot boxes or loot crates, and then you can get your favorite players and this and that. It reminds me of fucking mobile gotcha games. I don't know. That's why I've never played them. I want to have my goddamn game with all the goddamn content, or like the majority of the content. Big DLC packs is obviously something different, like Repentance, like I was saying. But I don't want to have to. I'd rather grind for the shit in game than just buy it. I understand like the whole like capitalism now give me instant gratification, but I don't know, maybe I'm just not a cockbag. Okay, so a new game coming out. This is also being teased in PAX West. Praey for the Gods. It's Praey. Weird, right? But there was a while ago this game teased, and people have been kind of like looking forward to it for a while. It's a Shadow of the Colossus-esque game, so it's kind of like an only boss fighter, and you're a person with a stamina bar that has to climb up these gigantic creatures and destroy them. Anyone from the PS2 era will know Shadow of the Colossus. It was remastered for 3 and 4, but it seems like you got a little like hookshot grappling hook-esque thing, and you're gonna just try and kill these horrifying monsters for some as of yet unknown reason that hopefully doesn't turn out like the Shadow of the Colossus story, because that was a really freaking depressing game, honestly. But you can see the game don't play around, apparently. The effects are really beautiful, like walking through the snow and things like that. Climbing up, there's platforming and all that fun stuff. Might get it, might not. I don't know. I'm all for them. It's just like Shadow of the Colossus is always going to be like that one, like the silver bullet for me. It's going to be that one game of the boss fighters, because there have been more that have come out. Not very many, but they do come out. Like Titan Souls, I remember, was like a 2D Shadow of the Colossus-esque game. It seems you don't destroy them, like stab their points in this. It seems you twist like this weird cylinder thing and like pull it out, and that apparently damages them. I don't know, maybe there's some like old Magitech stuff from a days long past. Alright, and the final game that we're taking a look at today is a game called Drone Swarm. I actually, right before making this video, I just saw the trailer for this. It looks so interesting. You literally just control a swarm that you can manage and upgrade and evolve and stuff. And it looks so freaking cool. I'm so excited to play this game. I don't know, like, you can, it's neat. It's different. It's a unique concept. It's just something I'm so excited for and ready to do. Look, you can swarm people with the drones and the stuff, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be like the goddamn replicators from Stargate. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, well, that's pretty much it for today. This was a bit of a shorter one. There wasn't too much. Like I said, the Jacksonville shooting was the main point of pretty much all gaming news this week. It's gonna, I don't know, man, it's gonna bring about some dialogue, and of course the media is going to say, oh, video games are violent and we shouldn't have them and blah blah blah. We should have some type of system that will allow us to rate these video games so that kids can't play them. We do. It's called the ESRB. It's called the PEGI. It's called the, I don't know, man. Media is going to portray it as video games are bad and they cause violence and they cause mass shootings, which they don't. Realistically, the media is eventually going to have to just pony up to the fact the only thing that causes mass shootings is mental health issues. We need to work on our mental health systems and our mental health issues and the facilities to help people. That's all there is to it. You can't get around it. Eventually, you're gonna say, oh, religion, oh, society, oh, money, oh, video games, oh, this, oh, car swaps, oh, chainsaw juggling. I mean, eventually there's just gonna be no other excuses. You're just gonna have to pony up to the fact it's mental health issues and how we treat them is the real reason for such mass violence. There is really no other way around it. But yeah, that's what we're gonna end with today. So thanks for watching. Like I said, this was a much shorter one than usual. It's just I haven't had a super big amount of time, and there hasn't been a super big amount of content that I've been interested in. And seeing as this news is supposed to be just stuff that interests me, so yeah. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you want to see some more of these are hopefully weekly. I've been trying to do Thursday, but it seems like Saturday's going on. So yeah. Anyways, thanks. Subscribe if you want to see some more of all the good stuff, and I'll see you next one. Bye.